Yay. Hey, my loves. It's me, Brigette, Love Steady Life. We're going to get into our weekly energy report. If you've never been on one of these lives with me before, just hang out with me for the next 45 minutes and you will get some clarity and guidance to assist you in navigating the current cosmic energy. If you resonate with my work, if you resonate with my energy, then this is for you. If it doesn't resonate, don't tell me. You don't have to be here. No one's making you. I'm not trying to get my feelings hurt. We've got major energies occurring right now. The main message from the universe right now is the message of surrender. Surrender is pretty general. The universe needs us to surrender a bit to these light codes. You guys know you're all energy readers. I mean, I'm an energy reader. I'm here to read energy for you so you don't have to. But you're all energy readers. Take a second, take a deep breath. And where do you feel like tension in your body? That's held energy. Whoa. Where is there a part of your body that's like, meh? That's held energy. Whoa, easy as that. Then all you gotta do is breathe and dissipate the energy with your imagination. Whoa, and it will dissipate. Don't believe me? That's fine. But try it. It might work. Neck and shoulders, heck yeah. Did you know that we have 2 portals right here on our upper traps? And that's where the universe will often share a lot of beautiful creative messages with us. So that makes sense, neck and shoulders. That makes sense. Sometimes it'll get really tight here if you're hunched over a little bit, if your heart chakra is closed off and your throat's not in line with the heart chakra. So just remember, your neck is a part of your spine. Your neck is a part of your spine. So your head should feel like it's on top of your neck should feel like it's on top of your shoulders, you know? Your shoulders feel like they're on top of your ribs on top of your hips. Sometimes we're all like out of whack. Our chakras aren't in alignment. Let me not talk too much about posture. You guys know I'm obsessed with posture since I'm a ballet teacher and all. Oh, this is my first time using this deck in one of my readings. One of my dear soul family friends, Julie, gifted this to me, and it has been marinating in the energies on my altar for a while. Your posture is so bad. Oh no! You know, I think it's the first YouTube video I ever did on my page was a posture video called the broomstick video. And you're gonna laugh because my energy, 2 years ago was a little different than it is now. But if you feel like learning how to fix your posture, you can YouTube my broomstick posture video. And it's putting a posture on your shoulders to straighten it out. Putting a broomstick on your shoulders to straighten out your posture, excuse me. Anyways. Surrender. Whatever in your body is trying to relax, let it relax. If you feel like you need to take a nap, definitely take some time to take a nap, like I just did. I feel so good. Oh my gosh. Let me take a sip of my coffee while it's hot. I love coffee. It's just so yummy. So if you're used to my readings, today's will be a little different, but not too different. I'm just interfacing with the energies differently today, and so I'm keeping myself open to be moved by the universe because I really just want to be filled with Holy Spirit and lined up so that I can serve us, the Awakening Collective. So use me, universe, and please flow through me. Lead me, guide me, protect me, and my fam. Let's make this message happen. Thanks for being here. Thanks for having a good energy. So, first I want to tap into our potential, a potential energy. I'm feeling this sense of potential, like, and I really want to pull an energy for that first, or hopefully it will fly out. Nightingale spirit, love is all around. Did you forget that? Sometimes I forget that. Sometimes we feel a little alone, like an island, like we must be the only ones going through this energetic process that we're going through. The confusing thoughts and shifting realities that are currently occurring in our multidimensional minds. Sometimes we can feel like we're the only ones. And sometimes we can feel a little lonely. And what I'm sensing in the collective energy is this like lonely feeling has been there for several days actually, especially over the weekend. But right now we feel like hungry for connection. So it's kind of taking that loneliness and it's charging it. And it's the fire being put under our ass to get us to start to really accept blessings and love in new ways. So if we can surrender to understanding that we don't know everything, and that there are new epiphanies that are supposed to, divinely intended to, come online in this time, if we can allow our DNA to activate a little more, if we can let our minds be open, let our fields be not so stubborn in the way that we receive information from the universe. And there will be some major upgrades going on this week. Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. You see, if Mama Earth loves you, and if the universe loves you, and if your body loves you, then what's working against you exactly? Like, the ground on our feet literally loves us. That's our Mother Earth. The planets, everything, their main purpose is purely to create the geometries that they're creating right now, just so that we can receive these downloads in a way that works perfectly in tandem with our evolution to raise us to our highest vibrational reality, or at least offer that potential to us, my loves. So in this time, let yourself be open. Let yourself be open and willing to receive love from many different ways. Many different ways. It could simply be like when you're walking down the street, being willing to, let your eyes stay upright and like past the faces of the people around you. You might have a moment of eye contact with someone, a shared smile, just a moment of good energy being shared. You never know when you might pass by another Lightworker starseed who also watched this video. You guys can have a quick moment of love exchange, ding, and your day continues. Things like seeing a sunset, seeing something that is beautiful, seeing something that could potentially make your heart sing. If you allow your heart to soften when you see a rainbow, when you see a butterfly, when you see a sunset, when you look at the ocean, if you can let your heart soften, you will be surrendering to the energies, and you will be opening yourself up to receive love from different ways, from different sources in different ways. That feels really good to share. I'm just looking in the book to make sure there's nothing really important that pops out to me. Trust in tomorrow's light, renewing your ability to recognize that the spaces that appear empty are filled with love and abundance, and illumination will happen soon. And what illuminates? Consciousness illuminates. So what if there are it feels like we're a little like boxed in our minds right now, and that's okay that we're existing in old mind. That friction needs to exist so that we can learn lessons. Friction exists to teach us lessons. Discomfort exists to inform us on what we don't like so we can try something new. That's really important. However, right now, if we can try and open up, soften up and surrender to some love and to some blessings, because there's definitely love and blessings available to us in many different ways, including from your own self, like something that you might be able to offer yourself that you didn't realize you could offer yourself. So good. This coffee, so good. Doesn't get much better than that. Revel in the beauty of the little things. Revel in the comfort when it's offered to you. If it feels like it's gonna feel good, open yourself up to it and give it a taste. A big energy I'm getting right now for us, guys, is like the universe wants us to feel some good juju, okay? So I know that there's a lot of like, oh, freak out right now because what the moon is doing tomorrow with the eclipse. A lot of, oh, with this moon in Capricorn, oh. The wormhole's ending, oh, if I didn't transform. If you're paying attention on my other lives at least, it's like, oh God, Bridget told me I only had between the 2 eclipses to transform, so if I don't transform, I'm fucked. Guess what? It's too late. That is too late. But this is not one of those processes, this spiritual embodied ascension thing. This is not one of those processes where you like cram the night before the exam and then, you know, you get an A. No, my loves, no, okay? Wherever you're at right now is divine. It's perfect. Oh, you made it here. You're alive. You're here connected with me. Great. Great work. Awesome. Be proud of yourself. Take a deep breath. Love on yourself a little bit. Stop giving yourself such a hard time. And I say that with love. And a Capricorn stellium. You gotta soften. You gotta soften to receive. And for some of us, that might feel like a brand new skill. Soften to receive love. Might not come from a person who wants to give you love. Oh, and if you don't want love from someone, then you don't have to receive their love. I'm definitely not saying like gaslight yourself. For me, it's when I can take a moment to look up at the sky and like receive the beauty of it. And just take a deep breath and be grateful to be alive. For me, it's when I'm able to look at a sunset and be like, oh my God, that is so freaking delicious. Like, oh, that is so beautiful. Oh God, so beautiful. If I can open myself up to receive that, the universe will use that openness as an opportunity to infuse me with light and upgrade my energy body. Beauty, love, joy, bliss, phone's not falling down, prosperity. These are the energies of the high vibrational planes that the universe wants for us. The universe, Earth wants to give us access to. They just can't they can't force our free will to align with it. We've got to vibrate our free will at a particular frequency. Love is all around, so open up, soften up. Do not be so skeptical about everything. Do not be so skeptical about everything. I mean, stay tuned into your discernment, for sure, right? We want to be discerning. Believe in magic. Believe in surprises. Believe in divine intervention and miracles. Why not? So, next, the element that's going to assist us with this energy that came out. The element now that I'd like you to kind of receive some of this energy and information. Hematite is a metallic charcoal that takes its name from the Greek word blood. Like blood, it's full of iron. And like blood, hematite moves the good to where you need it and takes the bad away from where you don't. Who needs this? Well, we all need this. It says, anyone stagnating or spun out on something, whether it's a crush or some kind of lifelong existential dilemma. It says where to put it, wherever you are when you realize it's time to come back to earth, when to use it, when you feel stuck, when it's that time of the month, when you want to pull energy from the earth below and use it to make big things happen. Key phrase here is align to your wholeness. Well, that's really interesting. And these two energies next to each other also feel really interesting and compatible, so I'm happy about that. So my loves, look at these images a little bit. And pull something from the divine for us. When the universe speaks to you, listen and understand that while your free will and your conscious waking mind might not always be privy or aware of the conversation that's going on, your body, your soul, the universe, and Mother Earth are always in a consistent, constant conversation. It's almost like a dance. It's almost like they are all scheming without you, because they know if you were a part of the group chat, you would probably, like, be resistant anyways. So that's fine. The universe figured it out with your body and your soul and Mother Earth, with keeping your mind out of it. So keep that in mind. You don't realize, but there's changes happening on a DNA level. And sometimes what that can do is that can cause you to almost feel like not at home in your body a little bit. We might feel like we're going to feel a different energy frequency in our physical bodies, and that's going to make some of us feel a little ungrounded, and we're going to have some trouble identifying the usual aches, pains, and discomforts that we often feel in our body, that we have grown to self-identify by as signs that we're alive. But really taking discomfort, taking pain, and using that as a reason and proof that you're alive is it's an expired way of perceiving reality. And when we are in our most evolved high vibrating state, when our light body is activated, we can feel very grounded, but also free flowing and light and energized without needing coffee. And so when the universe says that love is all around us, the universe is like trying to invite us without pressuring us to join the conversation that is currently and has been going on between our bodies, our souls, the heavens, and the earth. That conversation has been going on, and they have been happy to have this conversation. I say they, and I mean like your body, your soul, the universe and the earth. This conversation has been happy to go on without our conscious mind. The universe has been really fine with that. It wasn't like a mistake, okay? That was on purpose. But now we've got a very beautiful energy with this Capricorn lunar situation, so that we can really start to organize and piece together our inner state. Our inner state. It's just kind of weird to exist in the body for extended periods of time, because again, there are none of those regular flag posts that let you know that you're in your body. Some of these pains, when the energy dissolves, when the energy dissolves, it doesn't hurt anymore. It's not stagnant anymore, it just flows. So you might feel very free. Just remember, the habit mind is the same as the habit body. And a lot of times we can fix an issue with our body or with our posture, with our chakras and energy blocks somewhere. And once we dissipate it and once it is cleared, we sense where it once was, and the habitual body will oftentimes wish to re-impregnate that area with the same exact block that was once there, because we used that block as a self-identification factor, as a way to inform us that we were here present in the body. The only other thing that will ground us and that will fuse us to our physical form, besides pain, is love. Is yummy, yummy feelings of well-being. So I want you to try and take some deep breaths into this hematite energy, my loves, and understand that allowing yourself to take a deep breath and flow with the current energies is fine. This is not a hustle week. This is not a week of hustle, 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 get shit done, hide your feelings, ignore yourself. No. This is the week of getting very sensitive and quiet and really activating your perception. I would love for you to activate your perception and start to imagine that your head is like a spider head with eyes everywhere. And you are able to perceive so much more love than usual. And remember, we can receive love from nature, from people around us, from our own self. What do you think it feels like when you come back into body and you realize that the universe has assisted you in dissipating an energy block and you no longer feel pain somewhere? It feels amazing. It feels like love. And so anytime this week you encounter an energy or an emotion in your body that feels unusual but doesn't feel bad or heavy, make sure you're not saying no to love, okay? Soften. Soften. Be like a sponge when you are around these beautiful feelings. When your heart and spirit tells you it's okay to soften and receive that love, start to do that. Challenge yourself. It's going to almost feel like a muscle that we have to build. The muscle that allows us to surrender to cosmic love, that allows us to align with cosmic energy. It's not having to feel so stubborn in our free will, and understanding that our body and our soul have been connected and in communion and in conversation with divine universe and universal law and the earthly plane. And they've been working together this whole time. Just kind of our conscious mind was left out on purpose, because it's going to be our free will that brings the conscious mind in. And that's what I'm here to do, is to inspire you to utilize your free will, to start to sense the love that is all around you. Hey, it's always been around you, but this week the universe thinks it's time for us to really step up and sense. Sense it. You can sense the energies. Let the vibration of love that is within your body, let it inform you on where more love is. You've got love in your body, whether you know it or not. What I'd love for you to acknowledge in the message I'm receiving from the divine in this moment is that love is in your blood. It is in your DNA. It is in your human makeup to be able to work with and utilize love. Hey, I am a light worker. I am a portal opener. The main essence energy I work with when I move energy is love. And what's great about love is it's one of those multidimensional things. So it's like a noun and a verb and an adjective. It's all the things. The most fun way to participate and collaborate with love is with love as a noun, love as a thing, love as a physical energy. Ooh, it's really yummy. And I want you to know that we all have a physical love in our body. And what I'm feeling is like, oftentimes we talk about energy and vibration, and we're referring to the energy body, to the life force energy, and to, vibrating at a certain particular rate so that we can align with a high vibrational energy. I want you to know that that energy vibration does affect your physical body. And what happens is when we activate the love vibration, it really fuses magic with all of our physical body systems, our organs, our blood, everything. And then everything in our body starts to vibrate higher, right? Activating self-healing protocols all over the body. And what also happens is the body then gets a scent for what love feels like and smells like. And the body's like, oh, right. Oh, that's what that is. Yeah. We set that intention to be aware of wherever the universe has love for us to receive, that we will align with it and we will surrender to it and we will receive that love. Just watch. I'm just setting that light intention for this week. Your body, your spirit, heaven and earth will move you this week to experience this love, okay? So try not to feel too stubborn or trying to control everything or thinking that you know everything, especially not this week. Because this week will really be led to some new experiences. I was going to say to some new dark corners to illuminate. So that was a message from Spirit. This week, there are going to be some new areas in our body that it's time to heal them. Yay! Yay, it's time to heal them with love. Self-healing, best thing ever. I don't need anyone's help. I can just do it on my own. Great. But actually, I'm multidimensional, so it's the universe is helping me, and my guides are helping me, and my spirit, and my body. What else? And the earth. So there's part one of the message. I hope it resonates. I hope it helps. I'm going to drink a little coffee, and we'll get a little deeper. Okay. Parte 2. So now that we are aware that, you're welcome, my love. Now that we are aware that, oh yeah, love is all around us. How could we have forgotten? How could we have forgotten that this entire environment was created for us so that we could create a new heaven on earth planet? Like, we're the baby planet, us earthlings. We're the baby planet. We're the baby planet with training wheels. I promise the Galactic Federation, the galactics, the universe, and the cosmos and beyond, and all the sci-fi things you could possibly think of are pretty true. But they're veiled. They're hidden from us. We've got to raise our vibration. And when we raise our vibration, the veil naturally lifts. You get access to more information when you raise your vibration. And a great way to know if you are raising your vibration is to consciously tap into and assess that love energy. The willingness to feel soft and receive love from anything. Can you receive love from a plant, from an animal, from the sky, from the dirt, from any element in nature? Can you receive love from your own sense of gratitude from being alive? Can you receive love from your body? Can you receive love from your soul, from your guides? You can. Let me make that clear. You can. But I really need you to open up and be willing to receive it. Yeah. It feels good, I promise. Universal love is really yummy. I promise, I promise. Part 2, the message. Porcupine spirit. Check that guy out. He's really cool. He's really cool. Porcupine's got some avatar makeup. He's got some groovy decorations on his quills. He's really looking like a really wise dude. The message with Porcupine spirit is time for a beginner mind. Welcome to the higher vibrational planes, embodying in the now moment on the physical plane. We haven't been here before, and if we have, we don't remember. So make sure you have a fresh mind as we enter this new vibration. The energy I'm receiving from this card is that this week we really are going to be existing on a different vibrational dimensional plane. A lot of things might look the same, but first of all, they're not going to be the same because we're going to be able to see how much love is inside of everything for us. And that is just going to be activating us all week. And it's going to be activating us in our deepest physical bodies this week. So don't be surprised if you feel good in your physical body this week. Good. And where you don't feel good is an area where you have tension and you're disallowing an energy flow, most likely. We really want to, what number is this? 48, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Goes down to number 3. Number 3, interesting. Beginner mind. This week, be willing to look at the all new. Be willing to look at everything with fresh eyes. There might be something that you haven't noticed before because now you're a little more high vibrational. You're a little more activated this week. Spirit says, yes, this week will feel sensitive. Yes, this week will feel tender. And that's why we were given the Love is Everywhere card, because Spirit wants us to know that when we feel tender, we can feel vulnerable. And then that can cause us to feel unsafe. But the universe wants us to know that heaven and earth and body and spirit all are here to support us in this new state of vulnerability. And while we might feel more tender and vulnerable this week, we are indeed stronger. It's just that we're soul stronger. And so when we can really allow ourselves to relax and surrender a little bit and not have to feel so tense and gripped up and in control of everything all the time, we'll see that we can really relax and sit back into our bodies. And we will feel a lot more facilitated by the divine elements that exist all around us. That felt good to share. I hope that resonates. So it's time for a beginner mind. This week, new things are activated. And hey, it might be different things within all of us, but the main message I'm feeling is, yeah, we're gonna be a little tender. A little tender. A little tender, that's good. We need soft spots so that when the love hits it, we can go, ooh, that feels kind of good. I want some more. I want some more of that. I'll take some more of that. Thanks, universe. You don't know everything. I was saying that before I pulled this card, okay? And this card just tells me, you don't know everything. You don't know. Even me, future girl, who has existed in multiple future timelines. Universe is even telling me, shh, girl, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. But you can feel something deep. Ooh, wow, lots of beautiful messages coming in today. You don't know, but you can feel something within you that feels like a new energy. And beautifully enough, everyone, I've been given permission to inform you that the portal that exists in between your heart chakra and your solar plexus chakra, what's happening is it's like, it's a black hole. It's a portal, but it's a black hole. It's inside of you, and it gives you direct access to the universe and to the divine. And this portal is opening up inside of you, and we are all getting access to some really profound dimensional information. The universe is really opening up a Mary Poppins bag of information within each and every one of us right now, this week. So we are going to have so many tools, new spiritual tools available to us this week. Whoa. Like, you know the Mary Poppins bag? It's like she opens it and she just kind of keeps reaching in and more stuff keeps coming out. That's on the inside of you. I know I talk a lot about this portal here, but today it definitely feels like, everyone, if you close your eyes and you take a deep breath, you can feel an expansive place within your torso, in the space, in the cavity where your lungs exist. In this torso region where you've got your heart chakra and your solar plexus, you can feel that there is an activated sparkle, hopefully. You've got to let that feeling guide you this week, okay? Because that's the feeling of your spirit embodied. That's the feeling of your spirit embodied in your heart chakra opening. And your heart chakra is really that energy that aligns you and leads you to more love. Utilize your discernment. If something tells you no inside of you, that's a no, and that's it. I feel a big message of like, a no is a no, and that's it. You know, so this week, you're going to know if it's a no. You're going to know if it's a no. Okay? If it feels new and curious and nothing inside of you is doing this emoji, soften. Sniff it out a little bit. Time for a beginner mind. We don't know what's coming. I don't know. We don't know. So let's be open and excited. And keep in mind that universe has already let us know that the main thing they want us to know is that love is all around us. Love is all around us, so have a beginner mind. Be willing to observe every single element that is interfacing with you in every single moment. And feel how it's loving on you. Feel how it's loving on you. Feel how it's loving on you. Man, my nap today was so good, you guys. Ooh, it was such a good nap. Naps are life. Naps are life. I teach an 8:30 a.m. fitness class on Mondays. So I'm waking up at like 5 in the morning because I like to take my time getting ready. So, oof. That nap was really needed. It was so good. Oh, it was so good. And that's how I love on myself. If I've got the time in my schedule to let myself relax and feel a little bit of a vacation energy, I'm gonna let that happen. I'm gonna love on myself. I'm gonna nap the fuck out. Ooh. Ding! In alignment. Hey, selenite card. I love you. Gotta love selenite. Get you some selenite. Charge up your crystalline body, babes. Your crystalline bodies, God, these cards are so beautiful. They're so beautiful. Your crystalline bodies are activating, you guys, okay? And you don't know what it's like to have your crystalline body activated unless you can remember a past life / future life / parallel timeline where it is. You gotta be a beginner. You gotta be willing to have that beginner mindset. Okay. Do you receive this energy here? Because it feels really lovely. Who needs it? People who stare up at the ceiling worrying about the future at 3 a.m. Where to put it? On your bedside table. When to use it? When stress is the enemy. Freaking out is not a prerequisite for accomplishment. Interesting. Deadlines aren't death sentences. Stress will extinguish your creativity and crush your dreams if you let it. Oof. Call on the calming, focused energy of blue calcite to remind you to put stress in its place, far away from the joy of the process and the delight of dreaming big. Main phrase is act on your dreams. Yay! Yay, 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 yay! Time for a beginner mind. I'm loving how this energy is communicating. So just want you to receive these energies for a second. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, I got a message. Here's the deal, my loves. This right here, this blue calcite card, is just confirmation. I have no more cards I'll be pulling today. No more cards. The message is clear. The stress is the old you, right? The held energy, that's the old us. That's the 3D. The discomfort, the identifying with pain as a proof that you're alive. That's all old. That's all the old. That's everything that we've relaxed out of. The discomfort, the worrying, the fear, the jealousy, the anxiety, those are all side effects of the awareness that you are not in alignment with heart center. Luckily, heart center never leaves you. Just because your vibration and your choices and maybe even your thoughts are not in alignment with heart center still is within you. And all it takes is a deep breath with your eyes closed to return to the heart center. And you can put a hand on your heart in any moment to take a deep breath to return to your heart center. Okay. Understand that as areas of held energies release in your body, as we start to allow the feeling of tenderness, surrender, and softness to be explored in our own bodies, energy bodies, and physical bodies, and in the way that we interact with each other. It's kind of like the feeling I'm getting is like when you go to sleep and then you like start to dream that you're falling, you're like, oh. I'm falling asleep and falling asleep, oh. that like, oh. That's what I'm feeling. Like there's going to be a little bit of a trigger response. Like once we start to really sink into the love and sink into the good feelings this week, a part of you is going to be like, but wait, am I relaxing or am I falling? Am I lightning or am I dying? So every time you feel a part of you needs to like stop a natural process and take control, don't. I don't want you to go about this energetic process that we're feeling this week in any way you've gone over anything before. We want to let ourselves be soft this week. We want to let ourselves be soft. If you can figure out how to keep your heart open this week and to be in like a very love-based space, acknowledging the love in everything, not only will your compassion activate and you'll have a lot more patience with people than usual, which will come in handy, you're going to start to be able to activate that high vibrating quantum mind that notices stress and anxiety and kind of watches it and is like, isn't that interesting? I see that little stress there. Hey, buddy. Hey, little buddy. Yeah, I see you stressed out in there. Yeah, that's okay. I love you so much. We're gonna be fine. Don't you worry. And then you engulf it with love. You gotta talk to yourself, guys. You gotta talk to the components in yourself. Because once you look at them and you shine consciousness and love light on them, you transform. And that's magic. Pure magic. Feels really good. So remember, as we start to surrender a little bit into our bodies and soften this week, you're going to feel the body want to be like, but wait, maybe I should get tight and tense and freak out. No. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Say no to stress. There's a definite alignment with your dreams this week. Alignment with your dreams. Your big dream. Your heartfelt dreams and desires. They're going to start to come back online and be re-illuminated in your creative mind and in your focus this week. And the reason that your dreams have been offline for about 3 months is because they were offline and you were not given access to them with your waking mind and free will, because you would have fucked them up in the transits. So you didn't get access to them, me included, for a little while, because the soul and the body and the heavens and the earth, or the universe, they were working on your dreams. They were working on their dreams. They were upgrading your dreams. And now they've given us access to our dream state once again. Not dream state, excuse me. Access to our heartfelt dreams and desires once again. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's my passion. Oh, yeah. I'm remembering the things I really want to do. I'm remembering the things I'm like, I want to try. I just like remember this old idea that I had come back. If you start to feel those feelings this week, go with it. As your dreams start to remind you of who they are, love them. Instead of spending energy or really wasting energy stressing on things you forgot, when things remind you of them this week, when your dreams come back on the table, do not waste time or energy stressing about how they just came back on the table and realizing that they weren't on the table and you weren't working towards your dreams for a while and that you were distracted. It's okay. All these things happen in divine timing. Be loving and compassionate with yourself. No one's perfect. And oftentimes the universe allows us to experience ourselves in different ways so that we can truly understand the difference between being in alignment, out of alignment, in body, out of body, high vibration, low vibration. This week, you will tap into your high vibrational self if you can accept love from different sources. If you can look at your reality and understand that you're interfacing with it in a different way, you've got a different relationship with everything because your whole relationship has been fused up. The conscious mind, the free will, was left out of the group chat between the divine and earth and your body and your soul. Your mind was left out because your mind was not socially conscious yet to participate in the group chat between those magical divine components of you. However, the mind has finally been invited in. And the mind's like looking around like, what the hell's happened here? What'd you guys do while I was gone? Where'd all my stress go? Why do I feel tender in my heart? Why do I feel sensitive? And the universe is like, welcome to your light body, baby. And the earth is like, welcome to your aligned chakras, my love. Please don't stress out, or it will take your chakras back out of alignment. Take a deep breath and be willing to have a beginner mind. It's time for a beginner mind, Porcupine Spirit says, because this week there's all new things for you to notice. So make sure that you have your eyes fresh. Monitor your breath, take deep breaths, and let beauty take your breath away this week. You will be fed by the universe. You will be fed. Your vibration, your energy battery, your love battery will be fed by love this week from the most surprising sources. I mean, I can't help hoping that it's a beautiful, high vibrating man for me. But I'm okay if it's a sunset. Or my cat. I'm going to open myself up to love in any and all forms. And I set that intention this week, and I hope you can too. I want to receive some love because I deserve it. And I want to shine love light because it feels good. And that's how we interface and interact in the high vibrating planes. Love. Love connects us within ourselves and to each other. It can be a little nerve-wracking. We can get a little stressed out when we feel vulnerable and soft. Allow yourself to take time for yourself when you need to. But understand that your body, your blood, your DNA, your physical self knows what it wants. Your physical self has been communicating with the soul and the heaven and the earth. It's only the mind that was not privy to all the downloads and information, but now it is. So open mind, okay? Open mind, non-stubborn perception. Be willing to really notice the new energies that you have the ability to notice this week. And you will find and be aligned with some all new sources of love vibration. You're going to feel like the iron in your blood is magnetizing you towards particular environments, people, energies. If no red flags in your discernment center are going off, then I hope you'll open yourself up to receive some of the love that's around you this week. Be willing to have a beginner's mind. I don't know everything. You don't know everything. We're entering a whole new situation, a whole new high vibrating way of life where our motor is the heart center. Take a deep breath. Feel your whole torso expand, up, down, side, and side. And when you exhale, feel the space between your ribs relax, downward. And when you breathe, and when you go about your days, don't just be aware of the tension and the feelings on the external of your body, but start to be aware of the light that is within you, of the energy that is swirling around within your body at all times, even now. In fact, right in this moment, if you just breathe calmly and quietly and tap in, I'm sure you can sense your energy and how it radiates outward. And any area where you feel that energy is not radiating from, that is a block. And all you do is put a hand there and breathe into it, and the light will shine through. My loves, as this reading comes to a close, I just want to remind you that we're all in this together, okay? You're not an island. You're not alone. Although there is a feeling of loneliness in the energetic collective, understand it's because the divine had taken our mind and disallowed it access to the group chat between soul, body, heaven, and earth, because those four components really needed to do a lot of upgrades, and so the mind was just kind of pushed aside for a bit. And now, in a loving way, the universe, heaven, earth, body, and spirit are allowing mind to come back. So this week, allow yourself to come back. Come back to yourself. Look around. A lot of us are probably going to have some skewed, shitty, grumpy, pessimistic perspectives. We've got to be real with ourselves if we're sensing that's us. Take some deep breaths and try and have a new mind. Reality, the world is a blank canvas right now. It's a blank canvas. So if you're willing to really set the intention to perceive the love and the highest vibrational reality, that reality will show itself to you. And then you can interface and interact with that reality. And then what will happen is you will cause that vibration to grow and grow. You'll get more used to it. You'll be able to interact with it more often and frequently until that is the only vibration that you ever interface with and utilize ever. Remember that your energy body is always on, it is never off. So if you feel that your energy is off, It means that you've left your body and you're no longer in alignment with yourself. Come back into yourself. Take naps when you need. Say no when you need. Remember this week, if it's a no, and it's going to be clear. All of your body systems will agree it's a no, and you're going to want to just say no. And, this is the week of really showing the universe that you've got your value and you've got your own back. This is not the week to say yes and mean no. You got to get the no's out this week. That's a big one. And then trust that there's love all around you. And I feel such a strong energy this week that nature has got a lot of love for us. Nature. We're earthlings. We're earthlings. The trees are my brothers and sisters, right? Love is all around you. Can you look at an element of nature and take a deep breath and receive the love that it has to offer for you? If you can, then you can soften. If you can, then welcome to 5D, because that's what it takes. The universe is not going to force you to open your heart or open your mind. The universe is not going to force you to receive love. The universe will align some interesting circumstances with you to inspire you to do those things. But I would much rather you just listen to my message and take my advice so the universe doesn't have to do that. And so the universe can spend its magic doing other things. Like blessing you and me and us. I hope this helped, guys. It felt good coming out. That's for sure. This whole message felt really good to share. Do you want to change? Do you want to upgrade? Do you want to feel evolved? Now is the time. Especially tomorrow, Tuesday. But this is for the next 8 to 9 days. Every single thing, even the things that you look at every single day of your life. There's going to be more love available to you, okay? There's going to be more that's available for you to notice. That when you notice it, it fills you up. Oh my God, that's so amazing. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Oh my God, that's so funny. I want you to tap into the joy this week. I want you to believe that you deserve yummy, yummy love. And believe other people deserve yummy, yummy love. Okay? I love you guys so much. And I'm so grateful that a platform like this exists so that I can hold space for us. If you haven't yet, I recommend you write a couple notes about how you feel right now. If you haven't yet, I recommend that you jot down a few things that I've shared with you in this reading. Take a deep breath and then receive that energy, because you deserve it, okay? Know that you've got a beacon of love light within you that is always shining. And if you don't feel like you have access to it, it just means that you're out of body. And you just gotta take a deep breath and realign with the sensations on the inside of your body. Out of body just means you've dissociated a little bit. That's okay, it's just a defense mechanism. But we don't need to utilize that when love is being offered to us. Trust that the new reality in the high vibrating plane is safe, and trust that you are protected, and be willing to explore the strength of your heart, and be willing to function from the strength of trusting your intuition and your connection to the divine by having an open heart in your everyday activities. Having an open mind. Acknowledging the love vibration in everything you do. And every time you feel good, knowing that you deserve that and you're gonna get even more. And every time you feel your vibration rising and things start to feel really amazing, there's no need to second guess and say, but wait, oh, hold on. You deserve it. We've suffered enough. When the love presents itself to you, open it up and drink deep. Drink, drink, drink. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Stay connected to your center. When something is a no, when something is not right for you, when something is not in alignment, it will be clear, and there's no shame in knowing when something is not for you. It's your job to put yourself first It's no one else's job to take care of you. That is your job first and foremost. So it doesn't matter what anyone says, thinks, does, or wants from you. You know you best. And you know what God is telling you, what the universe is telling you, what the divine is telling you, what your spirit is telling you. This feels like a week of independence, of acknowledging that the feelings of aloneness that we felt in the past were actually the feelings of being able to stand on our own 2 feet. And also were the feelings of not being connected to the divine, because the divine was like, okay, mind, can you just like step aside for a second so we can work on your body and spirit? And it's like, okay, mind, you can come back. Look what we did. So just know, if you're willing to look at things with an open heart, with an open mind, and new eyes, to try and see where you can receive love from unexpected places or people or environments, you will receive that love tenfold. Take lots of deep breaths this week. Love yourself. Take it easy. Take breaks. Anything that feels like suffering or hard or uncomfortable, that's a no. If it's a no, it's a no, and that's okay. I hope this reading helped. If it resonated, would you share it with a friend? That would mean a lot to me. And if you want a personal reading, you can click the link in my bio and we can set something up. My scheduler is right on my website, so it's really easy to lock in a reading with me. I love you. I hope you have a beautiful week, a beautiful day, a beautiful night.